Horoscope predictions.
Aries.
Aries, the dawn of this day crashes into your world like a scarlet sunrise. Fierce and unrelenting, igniting every vein with molten ambition. The sky itself seems to bow before your fire, whispering to you of challenges that others dare not face. Today, your spirit burns like an untamed flame on the edge of the horizon, daring the winds to try and extinguish you. Obstacles that once loomed like mountains now tremble beneath the force of your will, for you are the storm and the calm within it. Every step you take today feels like a drumbeat in some ancient war song, echoing through the corridors of time, reminding the world that boldness was born in your bones. The universe is holding open a door lined in gold. Walk through it with the swagger of a conqueror who knows destiny bends to courage. As twilight unravels its indigo threads across the sky, the rhythm of your day transforms from the clash of swords to the hush of seduction. Love tonight feels wild and intoxicating, like a forbidden dance beneath a canopy of crimson lanterns swaying in the midnight breeze. If single, someone intriguing might stride into your world like a spark in a powder keg, unexpected, unstoppable, and impossible to ignore. If entwined, passion blooms in hues of fire and shadow, curling through your night like smoke rising from a sacred flame. This evening asks you to surrender to desire, to taste the electric sweetness of vulnerability without hesitation. Aries, under this starry sky, you are not merely living, you are burning, and the night itself longs to be consumed by your heat. Lucky color, black. Lucky number, 17.
Taurus.
Taurus, September 4th awakens like the slow unfolding of velvet petals kissed by dew. Each moment glimmering with quiet opulence, the early light pours in through your window like molten honey, soft yet sumptuous, coating the day in a golden glow that whispers of beauty and abundance. Your world today hums with harmony, urging you to move through life like a master sculptor shaping marble, deliberate, elegant, unyielding in your pursuit of excellence. This is not a day for haste, but for savoring every detail, for anchoring yourself in pleasures that root the soul. Decisions made now carry the fragrance of permanence, so choose with both grace and gravity. The earth beneath your feet is speaking in hushed tones, reminding you that true power does not roar, it resonates like the deep hum of the universe itself. And when night spills its silver secrets across the heavens, your heart enters a realm of tender luxury, a sanctuary where love feels like silk draped over bare skin. If single, the evening might bring an encounter that feels destined, like stumbling upon a hidden garden blooming under a full moon, where every flower bends toward you. If committed, this night is woven from threads of intimacy and promise, where time slows and the air thickens with the perfume of shared desire. Let romance tonight be indulgent, lingering, a banquet for the senses where every glance is a course and every touch a toast to eternity. Taurus, this is your moment to claim the richness of love, not in haste, but in the lush, deliberate rhythm of forever. Lucky color, emerald green. Lucky number 6.
Gemini.
Gemini, today opens like a symphony of golden trumpets, a melody rippling across the skies, calling you into a day brimming with movement and curiosity. The winds themselves seem to whisper your name, coaxing you toward places unknown, toward conversations that shimmer with hidden meanings. The energy swirling around you feels mercurial light, ninquick, and glimmering like sunlight skipping across mirrored waters. Opportunities may appear suddenly, like silverfish leaping from a still pond reef. Elusive, but glittering with promise if you move fast enough to catch them. This is a day for mental brilliance, for wielding your words like polished blades, for dancing between possibilities with the grace of a star that refuses to stay still. The world is your chessboard, Gemini, and today, every move you make bends fate a little closer to your will. As dusk slips across the horizon, wrapping the world in hues of lavender and indigo, the tempo of your day softens into something more intimate, more melodic. Tonight hums like a secret love letter carried on the wind, teasing your senses with hints of what could be. If single, you may find yourself drawn to someone whose laughter feels like a song you once knew in another life, pulling you into a moment that feels both fleeting and eternal. If committed, the evening invites playful intimacy, a shared joke, a lingering glance that feels like a spark glowing in the dark. Let the night be your theater, Gemini, where whispers carry the weight of poetry and every touch feels like an unfinished sentence, daring you to write the next line. Lucky color, sapphire blue. Lucky number, 14.
Cancer.
Cancer, this day rises like a silver tide under a moonlit sky. Its waves glistening with possibility, urging you to surrender to its rhythm. The universe cradles you in its cool embrace, reminding you that strength can dwell in stillness, that grace can be found in silence. Today, your intuition sharpens like the curve of a crescent moon, subtle, yet luminous, guiding you through decisions with a wisdom beyond reason. The world outside may clamor and roar, but within your heart, a sanctuary blooms, fragrant and serene, like a secret garden untouched by chaos. This is a day to trust the whispers, to move with the currents instead of against them, to let the soft power of your spirit shape the reality around you. You are the tide, Cancer, gentle yet relentless, reshaping the shore one wave at a time. When night stretches its velvet cloak across the heavens, the energy of the day turns tender, intimate, and deeply sensual. If single, you may feel an unspoken connection with someone whose presence feels like moonlight, soft, mysterious, and impossible to ignore. If entwined, love tonight becomes a tide-pulled dance of closeness, where every glance lingers like a caress and every word hums with quiet devotion. Let the evening be steeped in candlelight and velvet shadows, a sanctuary where your soul can curl like smoke and exhale every hidden longing. Cancer, under these stars, you are not simply loving, you are creating oceans where passion and peace coexist in perfect harmony. Lucky color, pearl white. Lucky number, 9.
Leo.
Leo, the day unfolds like a blazing sunrise over a desert horizon, warm and commanding, painting the sky with hues of molten gold and scarlet fire. The world seems to lean toward your radiance today, eager to bask in the heat of your confidence and the gravity of your presence. There is a magnetic quality in your aura, pulse of creative energy that beats like tribal drums beneath the sun. People notice you now, not because you demand it, but because your very essence roars with vitality, a constellation come alive in human form. This is a day for taking the stage, for speaking your truth in colors so bold that even silence would applaud. Every choice you make feels cinematic, every step like a scene lit by golden spotlights. Own it. Leo, the universe is scripting your rise. And today, you are the hero of the grandest tale ever told. As twilight deepens and the air hums with whispers of starlight, the tempo of your day slows to something sultry and magnetic. If single, you may feel the pull of a presence that shines as brightly as your own someone, whose energy doesn't dim in your glow but dances with it, creating a constellation only the two of you can see. If in love, the night feels like a sonnet drenched in velvet and wine, a love letter carved across the cosmos with passion as its ink. This evening, Leo, savor the drama of intimacy, the stolen glances, the soft laughter, the taste of something forbidden, lingering like embers in the dark. Wrap yourself in the regal luxury of connection, for tonight, even the stars bend a little closer just to watch you burn. Lucky color, golden amber. Lucky number, 19.
Virgo.
Virgo, today stretches before you like a pristine parchment, untouched and waiting for the ink of your meticulous artistry. The energy swirls with a sense of clarity and refinement, inviting you to shape the chaos into something elegant, something precise, something worthy of being called beautiful. This is a day where your mind feels like a cathedral of order, its arches gleaming with insight, its corridors echoing with whispered solutions to puzzles others cannot solve. Even in the smallest details, the symmetry of a plan, the cadence of a well-chosen word, you find a quiet thrill, as though the universe itself applauds your devotion to perfection. But beneath this calm logic lies an undercurrent of longing, a desire not just to fix and mend, but to create something luminous from the raw clay of reality. Virgo, the world today is your workshop, and destiny waits for the artisan's touch that only you can give. As the evening descends like a velvet curtain over the day's stage, the mood turns tender and contemplative, wrapping your heart in a hush of starlit intimacy. If single, you may encounter someone who feels like a secret, written in the margins of a forgotten book, unexpected yet achingly familiar, pulling you toward a quiet wonder that defies explanation. If committed, tonight beckons you into softer spaces, where the weight of words is replaced by the language of gestures, a hand lingering too long, a glance that says everything and nothing all at once. Let this night remind you that love, like your own essence, thrives not in grand declarations, but in the delicate architecture of details. Virgo, surrender to that slow-burning magic, for in its stillness, entire universes bloom unseen. Lucky color, soft sage green. Lucky number, 27.
Libra.
Libra, today begins like a soft symphony at dawn, every note shimmering with the elegance of balance and beauty. The air hums with the promise of harmony, urging you to weave grace into every interaction, every gesture. You move through the world like a brushstroke of pastel light across a canvas of chaos, turning ordinary moments into living art. This is a day where your sense of refinement and diplomacy feels almost otherworldly, drawing people into your orbit like moths to a luminous flame. Conversations bloom like roses under your gentle influence, and even conflict seems to melt beneath your serene cadence. Yet, within this calm exterior, a quiet revolution stirs your heart, craving depth, intensity, and truths that go beyond the surface. Today, Libra, the universe, hands you the scales, not to measure the world, but to sculpt it into something breathtakingly fair and exquisitely alive. As twilight drapes the evening in silk and silver, a different rhythm takes hold, deeper and more intimate, like the hush of lovers meeting in a secret garden under moonlight. If you're single, an unexpected spark may ignite, where words flow like warm wine. Conversations dripping with intrigue and laughter that taste like starlight. If in love, this is your moment to surrender to the poetry of connection. To let music and candlelight script a chapter that lingers like perfume on the skin. Every glance becomes a stanza, every touch a chorus, and suddenly the night feels drenched in velvet possibility. Libra, tonight you are not just a seeker of balance, you are the melody that brings the universe into perfect, passionate tune. Lucky color, rose quartz pink. Lucky number, 14.
Scorpio.
Scorpio, the day rises like an obsidian tide, powerful and enigmatic, shimmering with undercurrents no one else can feel but you. There is an electric charge in the air, a storm that crackles against your skin, whispering secrets of transformation and awakening. Today, you are the alchemist of destiny, the one who turns shadows into gold and silence into power. Your intuition hums like a serpent coiled in the depths, guiding you toward truths hidden beneath polite smiles and perfect facades. This is a day for peeling back layers, for tasting the raw, unfiltered essence of life with a hunger only you understand. And as you stride through the hours, cloaked in mystery, every glance you give feels like a spell, every word like a blade sharpened with intent. Scorpio, the cosmos is not asking you to play small, it is handing you the key to every locked door you've dared to dream of. As night unfurls like black velvet streaked with molten silver, your aura glows with a dark seduction that few can resist. If single, prepare for a collision of souls, a meeting that feels less like chance and more like fate carved across eternity with a blade of fire. If entwined in love, tonight plunges you into oceans deeper than desire, where devotion and vulnerability blur into something primal and holy. Every kiss tastes like forbidden fruit. Every whisper carries the gravity of constellations collapsing into black holes. Scorpio, tonight you are not just a lover, you are a legend written in shadows and stardust, and the universe bends in reverence to your name. Lucky color, obsidian black. Lucky number, 33.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius, the day greets you like a blazing sunrise over uncharted mountains. Golden light spilling across vast horizons that seem to call your name. Adventure hums in your veins like an untamed river, urging you to break free from the confines of routine and taste the wild sweetness of possibility. This is not just a day, it's an odyssey wrapped in sunlight. A moment to let curiosity steer the wheel and take you beyond the borders of the expected. Every conversation could open a door, every glance might spark a new story, and every detour could lead to hidden treasure waiting in the folds of fate. You feel larger than life today, like a living comet streaking across a velvet sky, chasing dreams that flicker like eternal constellations. The universe isn't whispering, it's shouting, run, leap, explore, expand. When twilight unfurls its curtain of deep indigo and liquid fire, your spirit refuses to dim. Tonight is drenched in movement, laughter, and the intoxicating rhythm of freedom calling your name. If single, your charisma burns like a beacon on a distant cliff, drawing admirers who crave your raw vitality and thirst for the unknown. If in love, passion becomes a roaring bonfire, where shared dreams crackle like sparks and every embrace feels like a map that leads to eternity. There is music in the air tonight, Sagittarius drumbeat of destiny. urging you to dance under the stars and claim the sky as your own. Lucky color, crimson red. Lucky number, 29.
Capricorn.
Capricorn, dawn breaks with the weight of purpose today, like the chisel of time carving destiny into the marble of your ambition. This is a day steeped in determination, where every second feels precious, every decision like a stepping stone toward the summit you've been climbing for years. The world may see patience, discipline, control, but beneath that polished steel exterior is the relentless pulse of a soul unwilling to settle for mediocrity. The energy around you today is thick with opportunity, a tapestry woven from the threads of effort and persistence. You are the mountain and the climber, the architect and the empire, shaping reality with hands calloused by labor and a heart burning with silent fire. The universe is not merely watching, it is aligning, bending, conspiring to place the crown in your grasp. As night descends in velvet layers streaked with silver, your aura glows with a rare intensity, drawing both respect and desire in equal measure. If single, you radiate an energy that feels untouchable yet irresistible, like a hidden fortress where passion burns behind iron gates. If in love, tonight is a slow symphony of intimacy, where trust becomes a cathedral and every kiss a prayer etched into stone. Underneath the quiet elegance of the evening, Capricorn, there lies a truth. Your strength is your seduction, your ambition, your poetry. And tonight, the stars themselves bow to your unyielding grace. Lucky color, midnight blue. Lucky number, 44.
Aquarius.
Aquarius, today begins like a flash of lightning, slicing through a silent midnight sky, sudden, electric, and impossible to ignore. Your mind hums with currents of brilliance, ideas flowing like constellations, rearranging themselves into a new cosmic language only you can read. The world feels charged with possibility, as if the ordinary has been dipped in stardust and transformed into something extraordinary. Every interaction could hold the seed of revolution. Every quiet thought a blueprint for tomorrow's reality. You are a vessel of innovation, and the universe seems to lean in close, whispering secrets of change through the silver wind. Break the mold, crack the code, and let the eccentric beauty of your spirit spill into everything you touched, because today, Aquarius, you are not just living life, you are rewriting its laws with the ink of imagination. When the night unfurls like an indigo curtain scattered with diamond stars, your aura glows with a magnetic strangeness that others find hypnotic. If you are single, your charm feels like a rare melody, the kind that lingers in the soul long after the music fades, pulling admirers closer like moths to a mystical flame. If you are in love, your connection deepens beyond words. Like two galaxies colliding in a spectacular fusion of light and gravity, where passion bends time and dissolves boundaries. Tonight is not for small talk or shallow dreams. It is for mind-bending conversations, stargazing confessions, and electric touches that feel like sparks igniting infinite universes within. Lucky color, iridescent silver. Lucky number, 17.
Pisces.
Pisces, the day begins like a watercolor painting brushed across the canvas of dawn-soft, dreamy hues melting into one another, whispering secrets only your soul can hear. The air feels tender, soaked in emotion, like the sky itself is humming lullabies that stir the depths of your heart. Your intuition is a compass pointing toward hidden wonders, guiding you through the unseen corridors of life with delicate precision. Today is not about rushing forward. It is about flowing, surrendering, and finding magic in the smallest of ripples. You may find yourself drawn to art, music, or the simple poetry of nature, as if the world around you has slowed to let you drink in its quiet beauty. Every sigh of the wind, every flicker of light feels like a message from something divine, urging you to trust the rhythm of your own tide. As twilight drapes its velvet shawl over the earth, your world turns into an ocean of shimmering possibility. If you are single, your presence feels like moonlight reflected on dark waters, mysterious, romantic, and impossible to resist. Admirers are drawn to your softness, your depth, the way your eyes seem to hold entire galaxies of unspoken dreams. If you are in love, tonight is a sanctuary. A tender haven where time pauses, where whispers replace words, and where love becomes a living tide that carries you both into forever. This evening, Pisces, is not just a night, it is a poem, and you are both the author and the muse. Lucky color, pearl white. Lucky number, 36.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more daily star wisdom. Let me know your sign in the comments and how this day unfolds for you. I'll see you tomorrow for another celestial check-in. Thank you so much for watching.